thank you all for taking the trouble to come here today. I am Nghĩa. As you may know, I work for the Department of Planning and Investment. I am a consultant of project stream. My responsibility is project management. Well, QUANG NGAI is on the way of developing and integration. So there are a lot of investors who come from other countries come here and invest plenty of projects without understanding clearly about the feature of projects in our province. So that is the reason why we were here today. This is the work refinery factory. It was built in 2000. This is one of the biggest economic zones in Vietnam. And it's the high-rise building in Ban Trường Street. It will be built in the near future. This morning, I'm going to be talking to you about how to manage projects effectively. This presentation is designed to give you the background on projects and understand clearly the difference between projects and project management. This should only last 15 minutes. So I will start off by giving you an overview about my presentation, then I will go on to talk to you through. I have divided my presentation into 3 parts. Firstly, I want to identify the difference between projects and project management. Then I will show you the feature of successful projects. And finally, I want to present the mainstay of a project. I hope at the end of my presentation, you can answer 3 questions. What's the project management involved? What are the mainstay of a project? And what things went wrong with projects? And let me start by describing the difference between projects and project management. I want you to understand what is a project, what is a project management, and why is project management important. Project is a sequence unit, complex and connected activity having one goal or purpose. That must be completed at a specific time and within budget. And what is a project management? Project management is a set of principles and tools for defining, planning, executing, controlling, and completing projects. Project management has an important role to the successful of projects. Why project management is important? It helps us approach our, generate the credible schedule, check the progress of projects, and control our projects. It also assists us of identify where focus on our efforts, where or what is happened, what made the project crisis. And especially, it helps us save time and money. That's all I have to say to identify the difference between project and project management. Let's move on to talk about the feature of successful projects. The successful project must have a clear and clear idea among stakeholders. Before we start project, we have an important meeting among stakeholders. They will discuss about what the finished project look like, how long does it last, and how much we spend on its period of project. The successful project must have an organizational structure with efficient technical capability. Each project is executed by project stream. For large or medium projects, project manager, project scientist, and project engineer role will be defined. 3 main project manager roles: sponsor, team member, and project manager. They will work together, cooperate to contribute to the finished project. The last but not least, the successful project must have enough resources. I mean, it must enough time, money, facility, and people. As you can see, it's in the Gantt chart. The Gantt chart describes the progress of a project. There are a lot of activity and the relationship of its activity. We must identify on resources required for our project. We must estimate the duration of each activity. For example, when we finish this activity, the next activity will start. We estimate the time for each activity. For example, we spend more than 1 month for finish this activity. Thus on, I have a set to solve the feature of successful project. Let me turn now to give you about the state of a project. Each project has 5 main stages: proposal, definition, execution, change control, and completion. At proposal stage, the customer describes what is required for their project. At this stage, sponsor might assign project manager and project team together. As execution stage, execution means ensuring all participants achieve what they want. They should agree about the standard and time of project. They should break project into small sessions. It makes project easier to follow. For example, I will break my project into 3 sessions, and each person is responsible for each session. It makes our project easier to follow. At the completion, we should take time to analyze what went well and so not well. It is useful to learn from the mistakes. If you are involved to projects often, you should take time to practice how to analyze from the strength bond, weaknesses bond, to find opportunity, find solution. You can have a lot of experience and do the next project better. If you are a project manager, you could just care of the following things. For example, some problem can happen in your project: missing deadline, exceeding budget, or departure of project team. Which first problem, missing deadline? The evidence indicates that if your project is late more than 15%, this will never recover. And if you receive information about you might delay, you must communicate quickly and honestly to the sponsor to find the solution to solve this problem. The next problem is exceeding budget. Before you start project, you must plan how much you spend on each period of project. But when our spend is unavoidable, you must redo the budget and get the agreement from the sponsor. And what will you do if when one of the project team moving? I mean, one day he says he will leave. What will you do without him? Firstly, you try to persuade him to stay. But if you can't, you must find the right person to fill the position as soon as possible. And now I will give you 2 examples about the wrong project and